There's a new Ledger scam out, or a scam involving people that are using Ledger devices. So you have to be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go over that scam, explain to you how it works, and then give you some words of caution and some down and dirty techniques for not getting scammed. Here's what's happening. People are receiving emails from Ledger support. This is an actual Ledger support response, right? The real deal. But the reason why these people are receiving this email is because the scammers have emailed Ledger for support using the victim's email. So I'm not sure exactly how this works. Some kind of email spoof of some kind, but they send an email to Ledger for a request for support. And so the victim, the scammers send the email, the victim receives the response, right? And now that the victim has received a bona fide, legitimate email reply from Ledger, something clicks in their brain. Uh-oh, what happened? What's this? This is real, obviously, right? If you read the entire email, it's obviously from Ledger. But here the trap is set, right? Now the unsuspecting victim is wondering what triggered this, right? So now this leaves an opening for the scammer to call the victim claiming to be from Ledger, following up on this legitimate support ticket. So it's getting bad, guys. It's getting really bad. You have to be on your guard. Please don't fall for any of this stuff, right? So there's a couple of links in this article here that were given by Ledger support. So I'm going to go over these real quick with you guys. The malicious actors open a case at ledger.com using the victim's email address, triggering an automatic email. The scammer follows up with a misleading phone call. This is an attempt to trick the user into revealing their 24-word recovery phrase, a practice we strongly advise against, right? So here's how you combat this. Disregard unsolicited communications. If you receive an email about a support case that you have not initiated or experience any unsolicited contact from Ledger via phone, text, email, or other channels, hang up immediately and do not interact with them. First and foremost. Ledger's communication policy. This is very important, guys. Ledger does not and will not contact users directly through phone calls and or text messenger. There it is in black and white. Ledger will never call you. They do not offer phone support of any kind. I've heard a few people somehow managing to get through to them, but they're never going to reach out to you, right? You're never going to get a call from Ledger. We only provide support via opening a support ticket using the Contact Us button on support.ledger.com. Okay, and then here we go. This is the important one. Keep your recovery phrase safe and offline. Avoid entering or sharing your 24-word secret recovery phrase anywhere other than directly into your Ledger device. This is very important. I had my good friend that I told you about. He had somebody calling him on the phone pretending to be from Coinbase. This is a slight variation on a scam like this. But he had my friend, the victim, he sent him a link which he logged into. And so it started with the phone call, and then the scammer got him convinced that it was a legitimate call. And then he sent him a link. I think it was a text link or an email link or something, and got my friend logged into what looked like a very official web page. And then he was asked to enter the seed phrase into the web interface, right? And he said, my friend said, look, I know I'm not supposed to give out my seed phrase, but I was convinced that I was on their official site. And I, thought I was supposed to put it in there, right? You will never, ever, ever, ever be asked to enter your 24-word seed phrase into a website. Never type it in anywhere for any reason. The only time you should enter that seed phrase is on your device. Boobity-boo. With the little buttons, right? On your device. Never use a keyboard to enter your seed phrase into anything for any reason, right? Safeguarding your recovery phrase is critical to maintaining the security of your assets, and it should be treated with the utmost confidential, right? Your safety is paramount. If you receive a phone call from someone claiming to be from Ledger, hang up immediately and do not engage. Do not disclose your 24-word secret recovery phrase under any circumstances. Remain vigilant, exercise caution with unsolicited communications, verify the authenticity of any contact claiming to be from Ledger, or contact Ledger support directly, right? This is, I cannot say this enough. Ledger does not offer phone support. So anybody that calls you claiming to be from Ledger, it's a scam. Hang up, right? And then I mentioned that there were a couple links in that Reddit post. This other link here is also a link provided by Ledger. How to keep your 24-word recovery phrase and PIN codes safe. Right? They've got some general rules. I'm not going to go through them all. We don't have time to go through everything here. But these, always keep a physical copy. Do not scramble your recovery words. Do not seed your 24 recovery phrase into MetaMask. Mo Goggles, thank you for that subscription. Don't bring in your MetaMask seed phrase into your Ledger device. It's got just a bunch of great advice here. So I've linked this Reddit post, and in the Reddit post are these two links to these other two wonderful articles with some great advice on how to stay safe in crypto.